Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Lifestyle Miami Chargers and the Wall Warriors. Let's begin with player introductions for tonight's game day. We'll begin with the away team, the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. Number 92, Flores. Number 37, Rock. Number 35, Spinner. Your captain of the Chargers, number 55, Benny. Number 91, Iturbide. And number 54, Zulaika. And now introducing the home team, the Wall Warriors. From Miami, Florida, number 10, Joseph. Substituting for Bradley from Quezon City, Philippines, number 99, Robin. From Marquina, number 16, Julian. From Maléon, France, number 64, Nicolas. And captain of the Wall Warriors from Marquina, number 69, Iñaki. And with that, the players salute you, the fans. We are ready to begin the action on tonight's game day. And now, welcome everybody joining us on the broadcast into another edition of Friday Night Battle Court Jai-Alai. I am Andrew Bleckman, joined alongside good friend and partner Stu Nyman. Stu, how you doing on this Friday?
A gracious good evening to you, Andrew. A fantastic night for Jai-Alai, live from the Magic City here in Miami, Florida.
Take a quick look at the standings if we can. We got the Lifestyle Miami Chargers and the Wall Warriors in action tonight. Two teams close to the bottom of our standings. See the Warriors there, a game day behind, 6.5 points on the season. The Chargers, 13.5. Currently, they sit in the third and final playoff spot, looking to add some points today against that last place team. But a chance for the Warriors as well. Get some points up on that board. One forfeit in today's game day. That will be our third match. Iturbide and Rock will get the win in that match. We have 5 matches today, starting with Spinner going up against Robin, substituting here for Correa.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our first match of the day. Spinner, the Lifestyle Miami Chargers, will have the serve. Robin receives for the Wall Warriors. There's the serve. We begin. Fault over serve. Battle Court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
I see 2 absences for the Wall Warriors team today. Correa, their 4th-ranked player, out. 5th-ranked player Bradley also injured his knee. He will not be playing tonight. So you're seeing Robin filling in here for Correa's spot in this 4th-ranked match against Spinner.
Second serve is good. Here's the backhand by Robin. Rotate by Spinner. Robin makes the catch. Forehand powerfully thrown. However, catching the overhead screen, that's out of play. First point of the set goes to Spinner. There in the purple shirt, he'll serve. Reminder of scoring in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. The first player to reach 6 points wins the set, and the first player to win 2 sets wins the match.
The last time we saw Robin, it was actually back last fall season, Stu, so the fall of 22. He was a 5th-ranked player for the Chargers, haven't seen him since. Came back from a knee injury. Slowly working his way back in here. He's got a ton of skills. He's got a ton of shots as well. That's his game. If he gets the opportunity to throw a couple, it can make Spinner's life very difficult this evening.
Backhand by Robin, caught by Spinner. Spinner winds up. Long 2-all, well executed and scoring for Spinner. That's 2 points for Spinner. And the Lifestyle Miami Chargers, he serves.
And not typically what you see from Spinner, winding up the Costado 2-all, forcing Robin to move around a little bit, trying to get out to that 2-all. That one was particularly well thrown and really opened up, even with a good head start. Not getting out to this one.
Yeah, good catch by Spinner here on the replay. You see the 2-all. Throw the ball where your opponent's not. That's exactly what Spinner did there. There's the backhand by Robin. Hard throw to the inside. Rebote forehand escapes. Out of play. Robin's on the board with a point and the serve.
In terms of skills, Stu, I mean, you can probably echo this as well. Robin, one of the more skilled on the roster. Just a matter of staying out there, being healthy. Hasn't really put it together for a full season, but he's got just as good of a 2-all as anybody. Get some points up on that board quickly.
Powerful backhand catches the overhead screen, trying to pass Robin. We're all tied up at 2 points apiece. Robin will serve.
And with Robin that far up the court, close to the front wall, don't need to put that much height on the backhand and for it with the overhead screen. Giving away a free point right there, which is not really Spinner's game. Pretty controlled, but a couple balls getting away from him here early on.
There's the backhand by Spinner to the inside. Robin's there. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Fine catch. Nice return by Spinner. Robin on the left side. Backhand. Rebote's the rebound off the back wall. That forehand Rebote by Spinner caught the pad, and the pad is bad. Out of play. 3 points for Robin of the Wall Warriors. He serves.
Sneaky power as well coming there from Robin. The Rebote, not the strength of Spinner's game, so if he can get that ball to pass and come shooting off the back wall like that, it's going to make Spinner's life very difficult and certainly not comfortable playing, looking towards the back wall and turning those Rebotes consistently.
Spinner on the backhand, powerfully thrown to the inside. Rebote forehand by Robin, kicks back in, scooped by a Spinner. Powerful backhand. Rebote forehand, caught near by Spinner at the 9 line. Outside placement, will score. We're all tied up, 3 points apiece. Spinner now has the serve.
Maybe getting away with one right there. That was pretty close to the middle of the court, coming to the forehand of Robin, just a miss on the bounce. One that we're used to seeing from a player of Robin's caliber. I mean, catching the shots, he's got all the tools. Just got to put it together here. So far, so good. Tie ball game, 3-3.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Robin on the catch, backhand, powerfully thrown. This Rebote is coming out to the 7 line. Turned high to the front wall, Robin's there. Low runner. Rebote play by Spinner. Here's Robin. Powerful backhand, Rebote coming out again. Robin now from the forehand at the 7 line. Karam opening, read by Spinner, he gets it. Point for Robin. Robin with 4 points and the serve.
And I believe the call there, Stu.
Illegal change of motion.
Yes.
Yeah, basically what happened was Spinner did a really good job of getting the ball and catching it, but by the time he catches it, You'll see him going to the screen here. He's got to throw it. And
also that offhand. Do you see it in the net?
yeah.
If you grab the net with your offhand, you can't push it out of the way. You can make incidental contact, but can't grab on and push it out to help you make that catch.
Good catch by Spinner. Robin takes the ball on the bounce. Drop shot. Not soft enough. Spinner's there. Spinner blasts it to the outside. That placement will score. 4-4 is the score. Spinner serves.
Good job again by Spinner. Throwing a shot, gets Robin moving around. That's, I think, pretty much every one of his points except for the one that Robin put up in the overhead screen have come on either a missed ball on the outside or a well-thrown two-wall coming from Spinner. And Robin, again, hanging in here, came in as a sizable underdog in this matchup against Spinner, but
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Robin on the catch, backhand from the 10 line. It's low and hard. Spinner takes it in the air. Rebote by Robin. 2-ball opens and scores. Robin has 5 points and a possible set point.
Maybe a little help there from the sidewall. That
Just
thing
a
really
bit. Yeah,
opened
that
up.
really opened up. It hit nice, but then all of a sudden, just like the ball had an appointment on the outside.
Yeah. Robin's got a chance here to take a set.
Low hard serve. This one stopped by Spinner. Robin on the rebote. Hard to the inside. Spinner's there. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Robin on the outside. That will land in and score. Point and set for Robin of the Wall Warriors. 2 minutes will go on the board. We will come out and play our second set.
How about that, Stu? First set of the day going to Robin here, substituting for Correa in this singles match.
So far doing a good job here. You know, Spinner really has a long-standing history of doing very well in singles. So I would expect to see him come back hard here, or attempt to come back hard in this second set. Robin's just got to keep doing what he's doing, which is move him around. I don't think either one of these players would look forward to a third set.
Yeah, and a couple of throws just getting away from Spinner. I mean, we're used to seeing him be as steady as they are in the backcourt. And certainly one getting away from him early on, 2 mistakes after a 2-0 lead that tied it up 2-2, and Robin just kept it close and took those final couple points.
There we are on the ESPN3 players cage. On the left side of your screen, you got Spinner in the middle. Zulaika talking to him. Now we take a look at team captain Inaki with substitute wall warrior Robin. Take a 2-minute break. Come back out and play our second set.
See that doubles team of Zulaika on the right and Benny on the left will be coming out next against Inaki and Nicholas. Top-ranked doubles matchup will be our second of the evening. And match number 3, scheduled Iturbide and Rock against Correa and Bradley, has been forfeited by the Wall Warriors, so the Chargers pick up the points. Fourth match, Benny against Julian in singles. Match number 5, Zulaika and Rock take on Joseph and Inaki. Supposed to be the third-ranked team for the Warriors, Inaki and Bradley. But again, Bradley suffering a knee injury. He is out today, so Joseph,
Just this week.
tough injury. You got to move Inaki to the backcourt there. Joseph moves up front. So it'll be Joseph in front of Inaki there in our 5th match against Zulaika and Rock. And then 6th and final match, even second-ranked doubles between Iturbide and Spinner of the Chargers and Nicholas and Julian of the Warriors. Those will be our 5 matches today, and including that one forfeit. We're ready to go with our second set. Robin taking the first 6-4. See if he can close out the match right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our second set. Once again, a reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. The first player to reach 6 points wins the set. The first player to win 2 sets wins the match. Robin won the first set for the Wall Warriors. We're now ready to begin our second set. Spinner serves. We begin. Fault over serve. Battle Court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Backhand by Robin, powerfully thrown. Robote's kicking out to the 7 line. Catch by Robin. Robin to the outside where it scores. Beautifully thrown by Robin. Robin for the Wall Warriors, first up on the board in our second set. He serves.
That's why it's a tough matchup coming in. I mean, Robin has almost every shot under the sun that he can
does.
throw, and I guess the biggest weakness in Spinner's game is his mobility and covering the court side to side. So if you have a guy with all the shots and you have a guy who struggles to get out to him, it's kind of a perfect recipe for an upset. And so far, it's working out in Robin's favor.
Throw him if you got him. Catch by Spinner. Good concentration. Nice backhand by Robin. Ball's on the wall. That ball touched the overhead screen, which is out of play. 2 points for Robin. He serves.
So much power on those backhands and then shooting off the back wall right onto the side wall, forcing a difficult rebote.
Robin throws low pull-ups on the left side. I mean, he throws it with a tremendous degree of accuracy and a high amount of force.
That is just a difficult shot to return. And
absolutely.
Again, not one that he's used to seeing at this 4th-ranked singles level. He's got a ton of power and doesn't feed that rebote at all. He's playing those deep in the backcourt consistently.
That's a point for Spinner. The Lifestyle Miami Chargers, he'll serve.
Again, good on Robin, trying to move up on that ball to take it in the air, just unable to get there in time and missed it front ways. Not going to get back there for the rebote.
And Spinner a little quicker than we've seen. Getting back to serve. Good to see. Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. There's the backhand. What a catch by Spinner. Scoop by Robin. 2-all. Spinner reads it. He stops it. Karam stopped by Robin. Robin powerfully from the forehand to score. 3 points for Robin of the Wall Warriors. He serves.
Yeah, Spinner would like to have that Karam back from the outside. He's just got to get a little more, that ball to open up a little bit more, force a difficult catch there by Robin. He got there in plenty of time, and tough to return that soft forehand coming off the sidewall. That ball's got a lot of spin on it.
And also, Robin missed being included for this draft, so obviously a little bit of pressure in terms of his performance here to show that he can hang in these singles games.
Absolutely.
Beautiful catch by Spinner. Big backhand. Bote forehand, Karam.
Oh, he's not going to get up there.
Spinner will not catch it before the second bounce. That is 4 points for Robin. He's got the serve.
A Karam rebote with a soft touch. it absorbs so much of the speed with those two surfaces.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Tricky shot.
I mean, it's good for at least one time a day. If a guy hesitates moving up on a ball that's hooked just above the pad, not going to get there before the second bounce. Always got to be moving up on the ball when you see it come out that low.
There's the catch by Spinner. Powerful forehand. Rebote forehand escapes to the overhead screen. That's out of play. Spinner is now on the board with 2 points, and he has the serve.
Yeah, I mean, just a critical point. I mean, going down 5-1, well, it goes without saying, a lot different than a 2-point deficit right here. This is very manageable.
For Spinner, absolutely. We've seen Spinner make comebacks in both singles and doubles consistently throughout his battle court performances.
And we saw 6 straight against Ikeda. If he can do that, he can do that against him. He can do that against just about anybody in this singles group, including Robin right here.
Robin from the backhand, powerfully thrown. Rebote by Spinner, big bounce. Here's Robin from the 11 line. Backhand 2-wall, too much, that's out. 3 points for Spinner. He serves.
And I mean, if that lands in, it scores. So look, I mean, coming in as an underdog, you got a chance to take out one of the best guys in this group.
It's risky. It's a risky shot, but often pays dividends. Just not there.
Say, especially with Robin's skill too. There's some other guys you might question the decision on that throw, but Robin is very precise with that left side, so he can put it where he wants it. Just maybe a little bit of help from the sidewall there. Helped him out early in the first set. See that time, just kicking it wide of the court.
Good serve and a fine catch and return by Robin. Rebote kicking way out. Spinner on the run. Makes the save. Robin advances, had it, was going to throw a shot, dropped it. 4-4 is the score. Spinner serves.
Well, he had something lined up still. Probably the first opportunity to throw a costado. That's that shoulder level throw. Could have been a 2-wall, could have been an inside placement, but the Spinner that far up in the front court, there was a lot of space to blast it by him to his left or right.
No, in fact, Robin, that's part of the problem is when you're trying to make the catch and you're thinking about exactly where to throw. He had him dead to rights on the inside along the side wall, but while thinking about it, you forget to catch. That's a problem. Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Robin advances. There's the backhand from the 9 line. Rotate coming out. 2-all by Spinner.
Ooh, with a big bounce. He controlled it. Oh, but couldn't get the throw
catch
off.
and effort. However, that ball falls short. 5 points for Spinner. Possible set point.
4 straight for Spinner. He's been known to come back in singles this season. 6 in a row against Ikeda, now 4 in a row here, looking to make it 5 and take the set. Now, he's a momentum player as well, Stu. He's fiery. He sees one go up on the board. Helps him out. Really motivates him to get more. 5-4 lead here, looking to force a third and decisive set.
Robin, backhand from the 12 line. Hard throw, low to the back wall. Spinner, Rebote caught the top of the pad. Any part of that pad is bad. We are at 5-5 in the second set. If Robin is able to win this point for the Wall Warriors, he will win the match. If Spinner is able to win this point, we'll move on to a third and decisive set.
What a big point this would be for the Warriors. Who struggled to begin this season. They got Robin as a substitute. Not a lot of expectations coming in, but here he is with a point to close it out.
You know, if I'm not mistaken, Robin also has that rocket serve that we haven't seen. Now, Spinner's not necessarily the right guy to break it out on because Spinner does catch off the side wall beautifully. But if Robin's going to break it out any time, now's the time to do it. With the first serve, just blast it in, have it cross the side wall back here at the 11 line, he can win the match.
He got 2 serves, so Robin probably not worried about missing that second serve either if he goes for it on the first.
Robin with the hard serve. That scores for the win. Point, set, and a match for Robin, stepping in as a substitute for the Wall Warriors, winning in straight sets 6-4, 6-5.
Impressive performance there by Robin, filling in as a substitute and coming away with a straight set victory over Spinner. Gets the Warriors 1 point to start off this game day. Boy, Stu, I'll be excited to hear from Robin. You know, guys earned it, suffered a tough knee injury. He started off that fall 22 season so well for the Warriors as their 5th-ranked player, played in the backcourt with Douglas. They were undefeated. It kind of derailed the entire Chargers season when he went out. Good to see him back playing, and even better to get that win.
Absolutely.
He's got to be feeling great. 1.5 points for the Chargers for the Iturbide Rock forfeiture by Correa and Bradley. So Iturbide and Rock get the win and those points. You see them already added to the totals. Robin defeating Spinner just now as a substitute. 1.5 points for the Chargers to 1 for the Warriors on this game day. We have Robin in position and ready to go. Let's hear from our winner, Robin, in just a couple extra seconds. But again, coming up next will be that top-ranked doubles matchup between Zulaika and Benny and Inaki and Nicholas.
Out there on the court, you can see the warm-up now. There's about a 3-minute warm-up in between these matches on Friday nights. Give the players a chance to stretch out and get ready for the upcoming match.
Robin, congratulations.
Yes. Thank you, thank you.
You were subbing for Correa, so this was your first time playing in a battle court match this season, right?
Yes.
How did you feel? What was your strategy going out there?
Not to volley with the spinner because he catch a lot. So I have to position myself to kill the point right away. So that's it. I got lucky.
It looked like you were running him all around the court. Was that on purpose, or?
Yes. Yes, you can't really catch with him like back and forth. You need to kill the point with him, so yeah.
Well, you did a great job. You started off for the Warriors on an excellent note. Congratulations, and we'll see how the rest of the game day goes.
Thank you.
And let's introduce our top-ranked doubles match coming up next for the Chargers, Zulaika and Benny. Played together last season, second season together in battle court. They have Inaki and Nicholas, staple on this Wall Warriors rosters too. They've been the #1 doubles team, I think at least 3 of the 4 seasons they've been together. Will be the Chargers that have the serve. Let's quickly introduce this next match. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our second match. It is a top-ranked doubles matchup representing the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. Here's the team of Zulaika and Benny. And for the Wall Warriors, it's the team of Inaki and Nicholas. There's a serve by Zulaika. Our doubles match is underway. Well, running backhand. Benny backs up. He's out of the way. Zulaika digs it out. Inaki gets up there. Shoots a drop shot. Zulaika not going to get there before the second bounce. First point goes to Warriors, Inaki and Nicholas.
Zulaika did an excellent job of reading Inaki's body language. Inaki's just capable of blasting it outside. As he is throwing a 2-all, dropped it in there, 2 score. Very well done.
Serve takes Benny to the outside. High, hard forehand. Nicholas runs under it. Backhand to the inside. Zulaika going up, cuts it off. Backhand by Nicholas. Zulaika switches from left to right. Powerful forehand back into the corner and passing. The forehand of Bote. Zulaika keeps it on the right side up at the 7. High, hard one. That's 3 walls coming to the outside. Inaki running with it. Rifles it up the middle. Benny now. His forehand at the 8 line. High and hard. Nicholas runs under it. Nicholas up at the 11. Low runner again. Benny thought about it. That ball's on the wall. Zulaika playing the rebote on the back end. There's a scoop by Nicholas. Hard forehand follows. Back up the middle. Nicholas takes that off the side wall. Another powerful backhand. Benny going up. He takes it in at the 10 line. Nicholas, lower and harder. Zulaika steps in, cuts it off. Powerful backhand, puts it on the wall. There's Nicholas again. Backquarters trading throws here. Now Nicholas puts it to the inside. Zulaika crouching down, takes it into the 9. Powerful return. Nicholas steps back. Hard backhand. Puts it on the sidewall. There's Benny. Trying to get one to pass. Nicholas not letting him. There's another backhand inside. Zulaika goes up. Low bullet to the left side of Nicholas. Here's Benny again. Higher and harder. Trying to get this one to pass. There's Nicholas reaching into the corner once more. This one kicking up and out. Inaki, rebote, drops it inside on the numbers for Benny. Inaki again, another one. High and hard, Benny steps back, keeps it on the left side. Forehand rebote, pushed outside, Zulaika cuts it off. Forehand, high hard play, Nicholas unable to get there in the air. Inaki lines up the rebote. Good court positioning, drops it to the inside. Here's Benny. High and hard off the sidewall for Nicholas again. Nicholas up at the 10 line. Hard backhand, passing both Chargers. There's Zulaika. Beautiful rebote, wall to wall. Forehand pushed up the middle. Here's Benny from the right side. Back between both Warriors. Inaki there to cut it off. That stays inside. Zulaika ranging back. Backhand just above the pad. There's Nicholas with a good read. Shoots it up the middle. Benny gonna run around it. Backhand. Rebote, left side. Takes Benny back to the 12 line. High hard play, just clears the overhead screen back to Nicholas. Here's Nicholas from at the 13 line. Backhand kicks off the sidewall. Zulaika on the forehand. Shoots it low and hard. Inaki coming cross court. There's a beautiful catch. Hard backhand comes to Benny. Benny from deep in the backcourt drops it over the top. Ball kicked up. Nicholas handles. Forehand crossing the sidewall. Zulaika taking one out. Inaki. Gonna get there on the bounce. There's a backhand. Benny dropping down at the 10, pulls it in. Hard throw, kicking up. Nicholas is there. Oh, Zulaika shoots a 2-wall.
Way wide.
That's gonna kick off the court. 2 points for Inaki and Nicholas of the Warriors. Oh, get used to these lengthy points of this match.
That point was going on and on and on, and someone decided to throw a shot. Maybe Zulaika felt a little under pressure to throw that Costado 2-wall. Just too thick off the side wall. Went way out.
Here's a forehand. Drop back to the inside. Here's Nicholas upon the forehand. High hard throw. Zulaika steps back. Not going to be able to cut it off. Benny on the quick bounce. Hard forehand delivered inside. Nicholas letting that one come out. Inaki has the rebote. Zuleika forehand, shoots it low and hard. Nicholas with a good read. He steps up, cuts it off. There's a powerful backhand. Out of the reach of Benny. There's Zuleika, lifts the rebote. Back to Nicholas there in the backcourt. Benny from the forehand now. High and hard, dropping. Between the Warriors again. Inaki has the rebote. That one stays on the wall. Tough catch by Zuleika. Powerful backhand out of the reach of Nicholas. Inaki, there's the rebote. Goes for the splitter.
Placement.
Inaki cuts it off. The 2-wall is cut off by Zuleika. But the throw is out of play.
Problem there is borderline holding, but clearly contact from the left hand in the screen. Just
Second time tonight.
It's a little bit more than incidental. When it's used to brace yourself, that's a loss of point.
Low runner inside. There's Inaki. Hard backhand. Benny scrapes it off the sidewall. Beautiful catch. Big backhand follows. Rotate left side. Low and hard. Back to Benny. He's got it on the left side. Powerful backhand by Nicholas, kicking up and out. Zuleika, that one is on the wall and scoring. 4-0 lead for the Warriors.
Inaki and Nicholas very, very much locked in. Have had a serious countenance ever since the practice before the match.
Here's a backhand to the inside. Rebote, left side. Here's Benny. Hard backhand, gets this one past Nicholas. Inaki, forehand to the outside.
Placement.
That lands in and scores. 5 straight for the Warriors. They have a possible set point.
Again, they were focused coming into this. They know that they had one of the matches forfeited as a result of a last-minute injury, and no way to substitute it out. So they knew they were coming into the evening down.
How about the start? They've come out firing, Stu. And Inaki
Absolutely.
throwing a couple more shots than we used to seeing up there in the front. That was a big backhand by Nicholas, wall-to-wall. Inaki, rebote, low and hard. Zuleika rather. Inaki in there for the rebote return. On the wall,
Beautiful
there's Benny with a tough catch.
Benny.
His backhand, though, just does clear the overhead screen. Rebote 2-wall. Zuleika gets there, and again, not going to get the throw off. Point and set.
We need to go back and watch that Costado 2-wall that was thrown by Inaki, because he threw that beautifully. We see Costado 2-walls thrown every day. Sometimes we see them cut a little bit more. That one was thrown for bounce. That was really beautifully executed by Inaki.
Boy, clean set right there, Stu. 6-0. Wouldn't expect it in this top-level doubles, but boy, Inaki and Nicholas, a team that the Warriors are counting on to put some points on the board.
Oh, absolutely.
So far, so good. 6-0 in that category here, Stu. You see Julian coming into the picture. Third-ranked player for the Warriors. Will be playing a couple matches this evening. Singles match with Benny, and then with Nicholas in that second-ranked doubles. Sorry, Stu.
No, we're fine. There we are in the ESPN3 players cage. Got Nicholas on the right-hand side of your screen. I believe he's had a haircut recently, and that may have something to do. I think that has something to do with this, because the sidewall hasn't been ugly to him. Inaki's just been playing spot-on perfect. They played flawless highlight that first set.
And we're
And
going
there
over
are the Chargers. Oh,
No, a different look for the Chargers here. Spinner talking with Zuleika. And on him up in the front court to make it happen offensively. I mean, there was a time with the first couple game days for the Chargers this year, he was playing some of the best we've seen, and just a little bit of a struggle to put some points on the board. The 1-2 wall just a little bit wayward. See if they get back and maybe some opportunities to throw a couple more shots here in this second set. Okay, coming up after this will be that Benny versus Julian singles matchup.
Going to take a little bit of an extended break to give Benny a chance to rest up for that match.
Yeah.
He's going to come out of a high-paced doubles match here. Usually we allow for 3 minutes. Going to add for a little bit more of an extended break. And you and I believe, are going to review what's happened so far in this evening's
a lot of good action
matches.
already, Stu.
Absolutely.
So a lot to review then. Spinner, Robin match. Surprising result right there, and a strong first set for the Warriors right here. See if the Chargers can push this to a third and decisive set. We are ready to begin our second set. Zuleika and Benny serving to Inaki and Nicholas. There's a serve. Our second set is underway.
A catch by Nicholas.
A beautiful catch here by Nicholas, taking in the serve. Hard backhand. Nicholas steps in. Backhand return. Here's Benny. Nicholas from the inside. Higher and harder. There's Benny backing up. Takes it in at the 12 line. Nicholas steps up. Low runner. Played at the 10. Robote comes shooting out. Zuleika, powerful throw. It's up Nicholas. Robote again. Puts this one on the side wall. Nicholas, no fear, steps in. Benny on the backhand. Big backhand. Wall to wall. This one coming out. Inaki with it the whole way. Puts it back up the middle. Here's Benny on the bounce. Shoots it from the forehand. There's Nicholas. Has it back up. Hard return. High and hard. Here's Robote. Cutting back to the inside. Inaki powers it back over the top to Nicholas. Benny, left side. Hard backhand. This one's coming out. Inaki. Forehand Robote. Pass Benny. That's a beautiful throw. Zuleika has a return of his own. Back to the inside. Here's Nicholas. Inaki, that Robote got up away from him into the overhead screen, which is out of play. Zuleika and Benny, the first point of our second set.
For anyone who may be new to Jai-Alai, when the ball passes the players, hits the back wall and comes out, that's called the Robote. When that ball comes to the player's cesta, he can't stop. Comes into the cesta and it's thrown with the velocity that's coming off the back wall with. You got to adjust your footing. Otherwise, that ball has a tendency to come up on you. That's what we saw happen there.
Fault under serve. Second serve for Zuleika. Second serve is good. Backhand. Right on the wall there at the 11 line. Zuleika plays a Robote and splits them. Nicholas gets there. Nicholas, forehand to the inside. Good pick up by Benny up overhead. His backhand. Stopped by Nicholas. And he's backhand. Nicholas from the inside. Low runner. Zuleika steps in to cut it off. Benny going up at the 12 line. And puts it on the side wall. Nicholas steps out. Inaki has it on the Robote. Pushed it outside. Zuleika running with it. Delivers it inside with a big bounce. There's Nicholas. Good control. Hard backhand again for Benny. Nicholas now from the 13 line. Comes out to the forehand of Benny. He drops it inside. Nicholas runs around it. Low runner. Benny all alone. He pulls it in. Benny high and hard. Big backhand. On the wall. Inaki running with it. Just drops it inside. Zuleika cuts it off. Keeps the pressure on. Another big backhand. Inaki staying up there. Puts it inside. Benny on the bounce from the 12 line. Drops it just past Inaki for Nicholas. Beautiful catch. Hard backhand. Benny again. Gets this one to pass. Inaki on the rebote, drops it to the inside. Benny going up on the forehand now at the 9 line. Shoots it low and hard for Nicholas. Zulaika, tough catch. He cuts it off up overhead. The backhand delivered to Nicholas. Bote dropping. Inaki coming cross court. Cuts off another one. It's the backhand. Here's Benny again. This one on the wall. Benny stops it. Softer touch on this backhand for Nicholas. And he's got another one. Higher and harder. This one passing. Bote coming out. Bote up at the 5 line. Dropped over the top. Zulaika the last second. Pulled the cesta out of the way. Benny shoots the forehand low and hard. Nicholas on the bounce. Picks it up. To the inside. Here's Zulaika again. Benny lobs the backhand up. Bote with time. Inaki puts it off the sidewall. There's Zulaika with a tough catch. Backhand again. Here's Nicholas. Well, that one opened up. Benny from the outside. Puts it back up the middle. Inaki in perfect position. He cuts it off. Shoots the Costado high. Benny going up for it. Nicholas, there's a low runner. Zulaika coming back for it. Forehand laid up. Dropping for Inaki. Inaki with the drop shot into the pad. The pad is bad. 2 points for the Chargers, Zulaika and Benny.
Each one of these second set points is so hard to come by. What you're seeing is actually an excellent example of how front quarters and back quarters work with each other to set a point up. Basically set your front quarter up so he's in position to throw a kill shot. And then it's the responsibility of the front quarter to execute. Good choice of shot there by Inaki. Looks like he may have tried to adjust to make it a little too perfect there at the last second and send it into the lower pad out of play.
There's the backhand inside, comes shooting out, left side Rote. Nicholas stops it in the air. Backhand comes shooting out, forehand Bote, dropped inside. Here's Nicholas. Benny backing up on the forehand, high off the front wall. Inaki there to cut it off. Backhand, kicking up and out. Forehand Bote. Inaki came cross court. That one spinning out of his basket. Makes it a 3-0 lead for the Chargers, Zulaika and Benny.
Don't know that we've seen this type of lopsided scoring in quite a while. Surprised to see Inaki and Nicholas win the first set 6-0. A 3-0 in the second set, obviously, and Zulaika and Benny are capable of it. But Inaki's had a couple unforced errors there. It cost him some points.
Hard serve, handled by Nicholas deep in the backcourt. Zulaika back on the inside, goes for the splitter. Nicholas with a high scoop on the forehand, delivers it back inside. There's Benny with a tough pickup. Beautiful backhand follows, wall to wall. Inaki running with it. Bote dropped over the top, Benny on the forehand. Shoots it back inside, that's well placed. Nicholas on the rebote, he's out. Puts it up the middle, Benny from the outside. It's a hard forehand, Nicholas runs under it. Low runner, delivered back to Benny, he scooped it up. Inaki puts this up the middle. Benny on the forehand. Benny from deep in the backcourt on the bounce. Nicholas going up for it at the 11 line. High hard return and passing. Zulaika left side of Bote. Right on the sidewall. Tough pickup by Nicholas once more. Here's Benny from the 10 line. High and hard and passing. Inaki up there. Turns it low and hard. Benny going to run around it. Not a lot on that. Bote makes the save. Inaki cuts it off the 2 wall.
Beautifully
executed
by Inaki. There is not going to be a shutout here. That's what Inaki's been looking to do. Let's see if that gives him a little momentum to start trying to put some points on the board and finish this off in 2 sets.
And that type of kill shot, beating your opponent to the net side, puts so much more pressure on you defensively. Absolutely. Opens up the split placement, maybe open up some space on the outside for Benny to have to get out there to maybe defend that splitter too. So
Zulaika was there. He was ready for it.
Inaki, that was kind of like what we're used to seeing from him on those Costado 2 walls. Threw it with a lot of conviction, really opened up and just powered it by him. Benny low runner opens it up. Here's Nicholas from the 11 line. Powerful backhand. Zulaika with it the whole way, drops it over the top. Nicholas up the wall. He's down with the ball. Benny now from the 13 line. Hard backhand. Inaki going to keep it on the left side. Low runner. Picking up. There's Benny. That one into the corner. Not a lot on it. That one dying. Second point. For Inaki and Nicholas, they serve.
That's a tough one for a backcourter when you have such a competent front quarter and you know that almost everything here at Magic City does come out to the rebote. Very rarely dies here in the backcourt. There's a tendency if you're not completely convinced that you got that catch, let it go. It's going to come out. That one just way too low for Zulaika to make a play on.
Nicholas cuts off the low runner, backhand. Here's Benny now from deep in the backcourt. Comes out on the right side. Crossing the side wall, Inaki lays it up. Puts it on the numbers. There's Benny going up with a beautiful catch. Hard backhand. Here's Nicholas now. Shoots it back over the top. Benny backs up. Takes it on the bounce. Drops the forehand between the Warriors. Now Nicholas going to cut it off. Zulaika, powerful backhand. Puts it on the inside. Robote comes to the left side of Benny.
Benny's just been spot on in his catching this season.
Backhand inside. Here's Nicholas. Nicholas gets this one to pass. Forehand to Robote. Well placed. Nicholas not going to make a play on Inaki all alone. Drops it inside. Here's Zulaika. 2-wall. Splits him. And is missed. 4-2 lead for Zulaika and Benny.
So that was beautifully executed by Zulaika. Both players were there. Nicholas, if he wanted that ball, he needed to call Inaki off. And if he did, he needed to call him off louder.
Well, under serve, second serve for Zulaika. Here's Zulaika from the inside. Hard backhand. There's Nicholas going up forward at the 13. Backhand just does clear the overhead screen. Zulaika turns her bote low and hard. Inaki shoots a 2-wall to score. Cuts the deficit to just 1 for 3. Warriors serving.
I'm not going to say that was go for broke, but Inaki was committed to that 2-wall. It was a beautiful play from the catch to the execution of the 2-wall kill. Just really well done there by Inaki.
Nicholas up at the 10 line, backhand inside. Benny steps back, pulls it in. Hard return. Here's Nicholas back to the 13 line. It's a beautiful return. Zulaika just does get out there, turns her a bote. Inaki, though, another 2-wall. That hit him.
Never like to see a player get hit by the ball. Fortunately, it came off the front wall and off the floor, so it touched 2 surfaces before it had contact with Zulaika.
4-4 is the score. Warriors serve.
Fortunately, Zulaika able to brush off the hit. We're all tied up, though. Quite a comeback here for Inaki and Nicholas.
Here's Nicholas on the inside, the low runner. Benny picks it up. Hard backhand. Nicholas reaching down, pulls it in. Zulaika, there's a hard backhand. Robote's coming out. Inaki's got it. Drops it to the inside. Zulaika now the 2-wall scores. What a shot by Zulaika. Chargers have a chance for the set, leading 5-4.
Just such a pretty shot. Costado 2-wall, so Costado's the throw. It's on the left side of the body, about shoulder level. Used to throw the ball back inside, straight to the outside or that 2-wall. In that case, a beautiful 2-wall Costado scores for Zulaika.
Nicholas handles that serve, kicked up, backhand, inside. Benny crouching down, takes it in. Nicholas, left side, backhand, puts it on the wall. Here's Benny now. Benny higher and harder this one. Right up the middle. Inaki on the rebote, powerfully thrown. Benny just out of the way. Zulaika puts it high off the front wall. Nicholas step back. He's got it on the bounce. Zulaika tries to keep it inside. Tough catch by Nicholas, crossing deep in the backcourt. Lifts it to Benny now. Benny from the 13 line. Back inside for Nicholas. Forehand rebote, outside placement. Is outside of play.
5-5.
We are tied up at 5-5. Possible set point for the Chargers, a possible match point for the Warriors.
Can't ask for it to be any more close than this in a second set after a little bit of a shocking first set. Let's see if Inaki and Nicholas are able to finish it off here, or if we'll go to a third and decisive set.
Nicholas pulls it in up at the 9 line. There's a backhand. Kicking up and out. Not a lot on it. Zulaika makes a save. Sticks to the inside. Here's Nicholas on the backhand. Rifles this one. Comes shooting off the back wall. Zulaika turns it low and hard.
Tough
Nicholas,
one,
what a catch in the air. Here's Benny charging down the inside on the backhand. Here's Nicholas from the 12 line. Lifts this one just out of the reach of Benny. Zulaika keeps it inside. Inaki. High Costado back in. Benny with a good read. He caught it in the air. Backhand to the corner. Nicholas steps up. Hard backhand return. This one kicking up and out of the rebote. Returned on the bounce. That one scooped by Nicholas. Benny from the forehand, deep in the backcourt. Kicks that off the side wall. Inaki has it overhead. Keeps the backhand up overhead for Benny. What a beautiful catch. Nicholas there at the 10 line. Delivers it low and hard. That one riding the side wall. Zulaika plays a rebote to pass. Tough one for Inaki. Delivers it just above the pad where it is.
Man, oh man. What a comeback.
Point, set, and match. Inaki and Nicholas take it. Decisive 11th point. And our second set winning 6-0, 6-5. And folks, we'll be right back with Inaki and Nicholas coming up in the ESPN 3 cage.
Congratulations, guys. 0-6 in the first set. How did you guys keep your heads in the game when it started to get close?
Thank you. Pues nos sentimos muy bien, hemos jugado bien en equipo y hemos ganado un partido muy importante.
Inaki, how are you feeling after that match?
I feel good. Winning always is good, you know, and playing with Nicolas always is he make easier the game. I'm so happy for the win. Yeah.
Well, you guys kept the momentum going for your team after Robin's big win. So congratulations, and I hope that you'll continue to do well, and we'll see how the rest of the game day goes.
All right, thank you so much.
And folks, we'll be right back after this.
Thank you, guys.
Bradley on the move, breaking, he got there. Blast the forehand, everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit. Sherry up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop
What an
by
amazing
Douglas.
catch.
So Sherry picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
What another
one. Hey everyone, welcome into a little battle court. Let's go with the mid-game show, Stu.
Mid-game show.
Mid-game show.
Tonight's so good, we needed a mid-game show as well as a post-game show.
Oh, the action's been great so far. Two matches have been played. The third match coming up next has been forfeited by the Wall Warriors, giving Benny a couple extra minutes to rest because he's coming out against Julian next to. But let's recap the day that we've had so far, starting with Spinner against Robin. I mean, we've got the opportunity to know Robin, behind the scenes a little bit more.
Absolutely.
A great guy. Good to see him get that win. What did you see from his game today?
Robin's got a lot on the line. Robin wants back into battle court, coming back from a significant knee injury that happened to him in 2022. In order to do that, he's got to prove himself on the court. He does that by going to the taxi squad, coming off it and playing the way that he did tonight. He played absolutely fantastic, kept taking the game to Spinner, did an excellent job moving Skinner. That's Spinner. See, all of a sudden it got quiet in here and I blew it.
I was going to say, that got me too.
Moving Spinner around the court and coming out on top. So Robin did a fantastic job overall.
And straight sets, might we add.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, to take it in straight sets was a bit of a surprise because Spinner's a really good singles player.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't expect it there. Spinner's kind of been the class of that fourth-ranked singles group, but Robin coming out, we knew he had the shots, and he delivered in his first and only opportunity today. Might be seeing Robin again if Bradley is out for an extended period of time. Then our second match of the day was that top-ranked doubles that we just saw, Zuleika and Benny against Inaki and Nicholas. How about that Inaki and Nicholas team? They were a wagon a couple seasons ago, and they continue to roll along here in our Fall 23 season.
Some pressure on the Wall Warriors here. It's very rare that we ever have a forfeit. In this case, forfeit as a result of injury. Couldn't be avoided. So they already start off the game day as far as points are concerned down. So when you're starting from behind, really got nothing to lose and a little bit more pressure to come out because they could still win the game day despite that forfeit. But the pressure's on each individual member of that team to perform. And we saw that happen with Inaki and Nicholas. Inaki's catching was spot on. He was able to throw the shots when he needed to. He did a fantastic job with that. Nicholas's catching in the back was terrific. Look, and in the second, it was all Warriors in the first set. In the second set,
got a little bit closer, back and forth.
Right. I mean, they came back really well. Benny's catching in the back was absolutely superb. Zuleika was able to get his shots to land. Overall, a really good showing, but Inaki and Nicholas were just spot on. They were just so locked in. I don't know that there was any way that they could possibly come out on top of that.
And the first two matches that we have played today have both gone to the direction of the Wall Warriors, so 2.5 points for that team, 1.5 for the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. Again, our third match of the day forfeited in their favor. Correa and Bradley on the schedule, both players out and injured today. So the Chargers, that was Iturbide and Rock, the scheduled fourth-ranked doubles match, will go to the Chargers. So looking at the schedule here the rest of the day, getting the practice going on behind us. Benny against Julian, the third-ranked singles matchup. Both players 0-1, looking to get their first win of the singles season. What do you expect coming out in this one next?
Realistically, it's a question of how focused Julian is. Julian and the Warriors as a whole were very, very intent, knowing what they had to do as far as the points were concerned. So I expect Julian to be as focused as the remainder of the Warriors have been all evening, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's been a great day thus far. Halfway done with the game day. 3 matches to go. We got one more singles match, then 2 doubles matches. Going to be Zuleika and Rock against Joseph and Inaki. So going to see Inaki in the back with Joseph in front. I know Joseph eager to substitute there. Then Iturbide and Spinner against Nicholas and Julian will close it out. We're going to get back to the highlight here, Stu. It's been great to join you guys for the first ever mid-game show. Stu Nyman and Andrew Bleckman. We'll get back to the highlight. And welcome back into this Friday night edition of Battle Court Jai-Alai. Ready to go here with our third-ranked singles matchup. Let's introduce it here for the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. It's going to be their captain, number 55, Benny, looking to get his team up on the board, taking on Julian, number 16 of the Wall Warriors. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our next match. It is a singles matchup. Representing the Lifestyle Miami Chargers, here is number 55, Benny. And for the Wall Warriors, here's number 16, Julian. There's a backhand by Julian to the inside. Rebote forehand. Played back over the top. There's Julian backing up. Back to the inside. That one crosses the sidewall. Gets by Benny. Julian up on the board first.
Yeah, like we said, Benny coming off a loss there. He's more than capable of regrouping from it. I'm not concerned about that. But Julian, he's as locked in as the rest of the Warriors. This is going to be a tough going.
Strong backhand by Benny to pass. Rebote to the outside. Benny couldn't get there in the air, but he keeps it going. Good effort there on the back end. Gets the rebote up. Julian shoots it to the inside, low and hard. That one will score.
That's often the problem with those saves is that, you know, you're trying to avoid the overhead screen and get the distance up to the front wall, but set Julian up perfectly to make that catch, and Julian's just able to kill it to the inside.
Fault over serve, second serve coming up. Here's Julian on the forehand. Garum from deep in the backcourt. Benny gets out there.
Tremendous effort again by Benny.
Yeah, that's going to come up short. 3-0 lead for Julian of the Warriors.
Well, one of our players called La Pistola, which is basically where you go into the screen and you kind of flick it back up to the front wall as we possibly can. It helps to be closer to the front wall when you go for that play. That's all Benny had to work with there. Great effort. Just fell short.
Fault over serve, second serve coming up for Julian. There's a backhand, lifted into the corner. Julian out there for the rebote. Benny moving up, stops it in the air. Benny shoots it to the outside. Beautifully thrown outside placement. Gets Benny on the board with his first point. He serves.
Tremendous kill shot by Benny. Thrown to the outside. Conveniently called an outside placement. Done just really well there by Benny. Throw the ball where your opponent's not. That's exactly what Benny did there.
Backhand by Julian, just out of the reach of Benny. He's looking for the rebote. Keeps it inside. Julian on the bounce. Overs it. High and hard. Benny backpedaling. Couldn't scoop it up. 4 points for Julian, leading 4-1.
Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. The first player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
Benny opens up with a big backhand to pass. Julian lays it up. Benny running around it, has it on the forehand. And he drops it back over the top. Here's Julian. Julian to the inside where it scores. 5 points for Julian. The Wall Warriors, he has a possible set point.
Benny always doing a good job of maintaining his composure. Looks a little frustrated here. Has nothing to be frustrated about. He hasn't messed anything up. Just try to maintain his focus, make the catches, get the ball back, throw the kill shot when you can.
Ball missed off the serve, point and set to Julian, winning at 6-1. 2 minutes up on the board. We will play our second set. First set in favor of Julian, winning 6 of 7 points, takes it 6-1. And both players played just one singles match to begin this season. Both came out on the losing end of those matches. Benny with a very good singles record last season, up at 6-2. Looking to avoid falling to 0-2 after a tough first set right there. You got Julian, who looked very focused, and this Wall Warriors team came into this day, certainly a step behind. Already 1.5 points going the way of the Chargers before the day even began. And so far, the matches that have been played, it's been a clean sweep for the Wall Warriors. 2.5 points, just 1.5 for the Chargers. You see Spinner there talking with Benny. More animated conversation between the two. See Zuleika a little more calm, more stoic as usual there in these conversations with Benny. A lot of years playing the sport, a lot of wisdom to pass along to Benny. He's the youngest player on this roster. You see Naki, the older brother of Julian, so captain of this team. Probably telling Julian a little more of the same here coming out in set number 2. Not only has it been a clean sweep of the games that have been played today, also clean sweep in terms of the sets. Warriors have won all 5 sets that have been played thus far.
Else. Stat-wise, that's just something else.
Hard to believe coming into it, the team at the bottom of our standings, but they're making their push this evening. Just a couple seconds away from the beginning of our second set, it'll be Benny serving to Julian. They're served by Benny. Our second set is underway. Benny cuts that one off. There's a strong backhand lifted into the corner. Julian Rebote turned low and hard. Here's Benny. Backhand just out of reach. Julian passes on the right side. Here's Benny. That one right on the wall and missed. Julian starts off our second set, the opening point.
For anyone who may be new to Jai-Alai, new to the nuances of Jai-Alai, getting that ball close to the side wall is not an accident. Something that is tried for whenever possible. The closer you can keep the ball to the side wall, better your chances are to set up a difficult catch for your opponent.
Benny takes a serve. There's the backhand. Coming out, Julian forehand to Bote, low and hard. Then he runs under this one. Shoots it to the inside. One-handed scoop by Julian. Just out of reach of Benny there. Rebote played back inside. Julian keeps it on the forehand. Benny up at the 10 line. Lobs this one, slows it down, back into the corner. There's Rebote laid up. Benny gonna run under it on the forehand. Shoots it inside, low and hard. What a scoop by Julian again. Benny left side, Rebote. This one with a bigger bounce. Julian unable to make that play. That ties it up, 1-1.
Sometimes it's helpful to get a point up on the board. This is exactly what Benny has done here. Let's see if he's able to capitalize this and potentially take out the second set.
Here's Benny on the forehand from the 9 line. High and hard. Back into the corner and passing. Julian lines up the Rebote. Puts it up the middle. There's Benny on the forehand. Beautiful forehand cutting back inside. Julian able to turn it wall to wall. Goes to left side. Benny puts it up the middle. Here's Julian on the bounce. Opens up for the carom. Benny with a head start. Got out there. Unable to make the catch.
Nice 2-wall by Julian again. When playing against Julian, you want to try to keep the ball on the left side if you can. If you're in a position to throw, with precision, try to keep it on his left side. Julian is absolutely lethal from the right side.
Strong backhand by Benny to open it up. Robote stays inside. Ball missed. 3-1 lead for Julian of the Warriors.
Seeing some uncharacteristic misses for Benny here. I mean, his catching was so good in that doubles match. He was just playing so well. These are balls that are well within his competency for catching. Just not able to hold on to it.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up for Julian. Benny handles the second serve. Strong backhand again. Julian on the move early. Gets out there for the Robote. Gets that one to pass. Nicely done. Benny left side. Caught the corner. Julian, that one opens up. Julian shoots it low and hard. Benny back it up. He's got it on the bounce.
Benny.
Lifts this one back into the corner. Here's Julian. There's a Robote on the forehand. Benny cuts it off. Benny's 2-wall. Opening up is missed.
Julian had it, but I'm guessing Julian had an idea what he was going to do with it after he caught it. Problem is, he was thinking about it. He wasn't thinking about catching the ball.
Second point for Benny. Julian still leading 3-2.
Beautiful 2-wall here on the replay.
Julian takes in the serve, backhand, low runner, opens it up. Benny crouching down, takes it in. Robote left side by Julian, that's a 2-wall. Benny gonna get out there, Benny stops it. Delivers a high bouncer, that's
right off the
tipped. Benny's tied it up, 3-3.
Benny doing a good job of coming back here, crawling back here in the second set. Reminder, the scoring in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
There's Julian on the forehand. It's by Benny from deep in the backcourt. He makes the save. Julian hand on the wall to the inside, keeps the forehand, and is knocked down. 4th point for Julian, leading 4-3. Benny, what a great catch off the serve. There's the backhand, powerfully thrown. Julian on the Robote, pushed it outside. Benny looking for it, he makes the save. It's a 2-all return. Julian on the move, just does get out there. The carom return from Julian scores. 5 points for Julian of the Warriors. Possible set and a possible match point.
The mental game of Jai-Alai is just, it can't be overstated. It just absolutely can't be overstated. How some players are just able to reach deep down within themselves and look one way one day and the next way the other day. Just, it's hard to explain. These Warriors have been locked in all day.
Backhand to the inside for Julian. Julian at the 10 line. They get past Benny. He's got it at the 11. That backhand opens up. Here's Julian, the middle of the court. Delivers it right up the middle. Benny's got it on the forehand. There's a good scoop. Back inside. That opened up.
Magic City bounce.
Kicks off the side wall. That's going to score for Benny. Brings it to 5-4. Still a possible set match point for Julian. Benny serving.
What we occasionally call the Magic City bounce is when the ball is coming along that side wall or makes contact with it and catches one of those seams. It leads to an unpredictable bounce. It's hard to know where the ball is going to go. You can see Julian was set up to catch that ball on his left side and didn't even have time for it to watch it go by on his right side.
Julian on the forehand, keeps this low and hard. Benny, Robote left side to the outside. Julin gets out there. Julin for the carom. That lands in and scores for the win. Point, set, and match. Julin takes it in straight sets, winning 6-1, 6-4.
And there you have it. Another straight set victory for the Wall Warriors. With Julin coming out on top there. We have 3 minutes to go in between the end of that match and the beginning of our next match. Coming up in just a few moments. So there we are back. Third match we've played this evening. So far, all of them going the direction of the Wall Warriors. First, Robin defeating Spinner. Then Inaki Nicholas defeating Zuleika Benny. Took a bit of a break there to give Benny some time to regroup. He came out and played some singles. Julin took that victory. In straight sets, there are your game days totals. See the Wall Warriors at the end, game day behind, I believe it is, with 10 points. And in the 4 screen, you see a little floor dancing action. Live from Magic City.
Julin, congratulations on that win. How are you feeling?
Thank you. I feel good but tired.
I mean, you played a great match. It was 2 straight sets.
Yeah.
What was your strategy going into that?
I knew that he was going to be tired because he played the previous match, so I knew that I had that advantage, and I needed to take advantage of that. I think I did, and that's it. I think that was my strategy.
You played great. We saw the strategy out there, and we saw it work, so congratulations. You got another win on the board for your team, so that must feel great.
Thank you. Yeah. We feel
Congratulations.
good. We were upset a little bit because we're missing 2 players in our team, but I think we are carrying our team on, so yeah, we're happy.
Yeah, you guys are keeping a great attitude, and I wish you luck with the rest of the game day.
Thank you. Thank you for watching us.
And we thank Julin for that post-game interview. And how about that, Stu? Warriors have made things interesting on the game day. 3.5 points, just 1.5 for the Chargers. Quickly introduce our next match here. Another one that does involve a substitute. Not for the Chargers, though. Zuleika and Rock, that is their third-ranked team, taking on the Wall Warriors in this even third-ranked matchup. Supposed to be Inaki and Bradley. Bradley out with that knee injury, so Joseph comes in as the substitute. Inaki slides into the backcourt. We're going to see him in the back for the first time, Stu. It's going to be a common theme this week. We saw Bueno in the back for the first time. We saw Jedden in the back for the first time. And now Inaki for the Warriors.
So the matchup of Joseph and Zuleika in the front court is a little surprising, but with substitutions due to injury, it does happen here. We'll see if Inaki's able to help offset that with aggressive play from the back. I can imagine seeing Inaki snapping some shots from the backcourt.
Let's begin this matchup, Stu. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our next doubles match. Representing the Lifestyle Miami Chargers, here's their third-ranked team of Zuleika and Rock. And for the Wall Warriors, here's the team of Joseph and Inaki.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our next match. Zuleika has the serve for the Chargers. Zuleika serves. We begin. Backhand by Inaki. Rotate forehand. Inaki midcourt. 2-all. Stopped by Zuleika. Zuleika. Good read by Inaki. That sails just wide. That's out of play. First point of this match goes to Zuleika and Rock. Of the Lifestyle Miami Chargers, Zuleika serves.
Well, as predicted, Stu, wasting no time and throwing some of those shots. Zuleika made the catch on the outside and then going for that high 3-wall play. Inaki knew where to be on that rebote. Just tough to get assessed on it and keep it in play.
Inaki, backhand from the 11 line. Rock is there. Here's the backhand from the 12. Inaki. Excellent catch by Inaki behind him. Rock down low, backhand from the 11 line. Here's Ulaika. Backhand, powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. Joseph on the Robote to the inside. Here's Rock. Inaki on the bounce. Backhand from the 7 line. Catch by Inaki. Long, low placement to the inside and scoring for Inaki. We're all tied up, 1 point apiece. Joseph serves.
That is a smart shot there from Inaki. The soft forehand coming to the outside.
You're absolutely right, Andrew.
Makes that catch a little bit tougher for Zulaika compared to if he were to blast it. Just a little more difficult to line up when it's coming that slow. It really kicks down off the side wall.
Good hard serve there by Joseph. Here's the backhand by Rock. Inaki, backhand. Robote forehand by Zulaika. Inaki looks for the Robote on the inside, keeps it inside. Big bounce, brought down by Rock. Inaki on the catch, backhand from the 7 line. Rock goes down low to make the play, not able to make the play. 2 points for Joseph and Inaki of the Wall Warriors in the black shirts. Joseph serves.
That low little runner right on the side wall. That's a tough catch for Rock. We've seen him miss a couple more on the bounce right at his feet. Again, once he went on a knee to make that catch, kicking up, awfully tough to do so.
Another fine serve by Joseph. Here's the backhand by Rock. Robote. Robote left side by Joseph. Caught in the air by Zulaika. Zulaika's 2-wall lands in and scores. Beautifully executed. We're all tied up at 2 points apiece.
That's kind of what Zulaika has to do in this match. Once he gets it on the costado, he's got to fire. Whether that's a split placement, whether that's a 2-wall, whether that's inside, he's got to make it happen and make it happen quickly up there in the front. Don't want to rally around with this Inaki and Joseph team. The caliber of player Inaki is there in the backcourt.
Here's the catch by Rock. Backhand from the 12 line. Powerfully thrown, but touching the overhead screen. That's out of play. 3 points for the black shirts. Joseph and Inaki. Joseph serves.
The problem that plagued Rock a couple seasons ago, that overhead screen, really's done a good job of avoiding it this year, but that one just getting up and out of the ceston away from him. Another lead here for the Warriors, who haven't dropped a set yet on the game day, still holding true.
Inaki makes the catch. Backhand from the 11 line. Here's Rock. Backhand from the 11 line himself. Inaki on the catch. Inaki goes deep. Rock's there. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. This one taken on the forehand of Inaki. Inaki looking to pass. It's cut off by Zulaika. Robote left side. This one caught by Zulaika. Zulaika to the inside. Red, but not held on to. We're all tied up. 3 points apiece. Zulaika serves.
Just good defense being played by the Warriors out there. Inaki directing a little traffic from the backcourt. And one that he'd probably like to have back. I mean, had a pretty good read on it. Zulaika kept it inside. Inaki was there on the bounce. Just tough to control, kicking up that high.
There's a backhand by Inaki. Robote left side by Zulaika. Here's Inaki. Inaki goes hard to the inside. Rock is there with a beautiful catch. Powerful backhand. Good catch by Inaki. Robote left side by Inaki. Excellent catch by Rock. Rock comes over the top. Inaki's there. Backhand. There's the backhand by Rock. Robote forehand, straight to the inside. Rock with a drop ball. 4 points for Joseph and Inaki. Joseph will serve.
I'm starting to believe a little bit as well. I mean, coming into this one, again, a sizable underdog, this Wall Warriors team, and they have a lead 4-3 in this opening set. Joseph turned every Robote thus far in the front court, and Inaki playing great in the back.
Zulaika picks the serve. However,
Wow,
the
that's
2-all is
out.
out of play. That is 5 points for Joseph and Inaki. Possible set point. You know,
Unexpected. Again.
Joseph's had some difficulties with his serve throughout the season, in practice and in these games, but he's been spot on so far today. Good for him. Especially looking at Zulaika
Right.
to take his serve.
I was just
I mean,
going to say,
yeah.
I mean, hasn't even looked for one yet. And again, crossing. That's perfect.
There's the backhand. Robote coming out. That ball to the outside.
Oh, that's
lands
in.
in
Wow.
and scores. Point and set, ladies and gentlemen, for Joseph and Inaki, taking the first set 6-3. Put 2 minutes on the board, come back out and play our next set. Surprise,
Wow,
surprise.
Stu. You know,
Now look, we could say that he clipped the wall and it landed in, but Inaki was pointing for him to throw it out, to throw it to the outside.
hey, look, mix it up. Absolutely. That's good.
And to Zulaika's credit, Zulaika's really got no experience playing against kind of the unpredictability offered in the front court here by the Wall Warriors. So
Sure.
it's a little hard to be sure of where to move. But I would have expected Zulaika to have taken that game completely over and just start snapping 2-all after 2-all after 2-all in the front court.
Yeah, let's see maybe in the second set. I mean, you're going to see one right here, but I believe the only time he went for it, see landing in and
Joseph
Tough to-
and Joseph was a little hesitant to go out there to get it. Communication between Joseph and Inaki is spot on. Joseph really well motivated to come out today and do the right thing. Robote
so far,
To
I
the
mean, look at
outside.
this and yeah,
just dropped in.
I mean, you see the line, you see the mark. It's already left on the court. That's well in. 6-3. Warriors take the opening set.
Going to be a very interesting second set
7
here.
in a row, Stu, for the Warriors on the game day.
Here we are in the ESPN 3 Players Cage. Both teams retired back here in between sets. Communication, hydration, communication.
What an opening set we had right there, Stu. It's always interesting when the sub comes in, and especially for this Wall Warriors team. I mean, they had Nicholas substituting a lot last year. They had a ton of success. So when these guys get the substitute, it motivates the rest of the team, and they perform like you wouldn't even notice they're missing anyone. Second set.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to begin our second set. Reminder, battle court scoring. The first team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Zulaika has the serve for the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. Here's the serve. We begin. Beautiful catch by Inaki. Backhand. Backhand now by Rock. Inaki comes out. Powerful forehand. Caught in the air by Rock. Catch midcourt by Inaki. Zulaika makes the save. Switch up to the inside. Zulaika reads it. Here's the catch by Inaki. Aaron by Inaki. Stopped by Zulaika. Zulaika's return, crossing the sidewall perfectly to score. First point. Second set goes to Zulaika and Rock.
An opportunity there for the Warriors to start off strong in the second set. Inaki on the Costano from up at the 4 line. It's a pretty high kill percentage. Zulaika tracked that drop shot down. Scored on the outside return. Very well could have gone the way of the Warriors. That's a big point for the Chargers. Maybe momentum booster as well to start off this second set.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Powerful serve to the outside by Zulaika. Beautiful catch by Rock deep in the backcourt. Inaki midcourt, forehand from the 7 line. Rock makes the catch. Rock high to the front wall, Rabote. That one thrown to the inside. Here's Rock from the 11 line. Over the top. Backhand by Inaki. That ball tipped at the side wall. All tied up here in the second set. 1-1, Joseph will serve.
Inaki not doing anything crazy here in the backcourt, but simply put, I mean, just putting the ball on the sidewall, making the catch as difficult for his opponent as possible, and it's working out for him.
Here's the backhand by Rock, powerfully thrown. What a catch by Inaki behind the 12 line. He keeps it inside. Rabote, that rebound off the back wall, rifled wall to wall by Zulaika. Rabote forehand to pass. Ball tipped in the backcourt. That's 2 points for Joseph and Inaki in the black shirts, Wall Warriors. Joseph serves.
Again, Rock has been so sharp in the backcourt all season. Really more misses today than maybe the first couple matches combined. A little difficult there in that matchup with Inaki for him.
Good pick of the serve, 2-all, right off the tip up. Joseph Sesta. That point goes to Zulaika and Rock. Zulaika serves.
Yeah, see how aggressive Zulaika is going to be the rest of this match. Every time he's gone for it, he's shot a 2-all. It's pretty much scored, so maybe a little more aggressive on the catch and get those opportunities more here in set number 2.
Inaki backhand, hard throw to the inside. Rabote left side to the inside. Pilo stopped by Zulaika. Hard throw by Zulaika, scores to the inside. 3 points for the purple shirts, Zulaika and Rock. Zulaika serves.
And maybe if you're the Warriors here, don't have to throw as many 2-alls. Probably not as concerned with what Rock's going to do with it in the backcourt as you are with Zulaika on the outside from the front court. Rock gets it, he's just going to put it inside. Zulaika gets it, he can kill the point. See if they keep it more inside when they get those opportunities moving through the set.
Backhand to the inside, Rabote. Back to the inside, Inaki's there. Backhand from the 10 line. Powerful backhand by Rock. Rabote. Rabote forehand. Taken in the air by Zulaika. Split placement by Zulaika. Taken on the forehand of Inaki. Inaki's carom stopped by Zulaika. Zulaika will score. Tremendous effort by Joseph back here to try to make a save.
It was.
Great effort. Point does go to Zulaika and Rock. Zulaika serve.
Again, another low forehand coming from the outside by Zulaika that's gotten the Chargers a point on the scoreboard. If you're the Warriors, keep the ball to the inside, right along the side wall. Can't give him those opportunities. That's pretty much been their best offense this evening.
There's a backhand by Inaki. Backhand now by Rock, powerfully thrown. Inaki makes the catch deep in the backcourt. Outside placement. Rock's there. Good eyes, good catch. Inaki now from the 9 line. Forehand. Rabote left side. Scoop by Inaki. Low and hard. Beautiful scoop by Rock. Little clip of the side wall. Rabote by Inaki. Back to the inside. Rock's there. Backhand by Rock. Rabote coming to the forehand of Inaki. Laid up. Zulaika makes the catch. 2-all.
Now we'll wait to see what the official call is. It's out. The call was out. Zulaika did the motion to review.
That call is out.
We'll see.
And we've had a request for review.
Let's see. Yeah, we're going to see that. let's see, just a little discussion going on here. It is the captain's determination here. No challenge. All right, so that
It
point.
has not been challenged.
So that is out. That point goes to Joseph and Inaki. It is 4-3. Joseph and Inaki have the serve. Call was out. It is not challenged by the Chargers. They still have one remaining on the game.
Here's a backhand by Rock. Rebote coming out. Joseph on the rebote, caught by Zulaika. Zulaika's 2-all will score. 5 points for Zulaika and Rock. Zulaika serve.
It's 5-3 here. Good 2-all by Zulaika. I actually think that was a smart decision. That one too close to call, and don't want to lose your challenge the rest of the day. It looked like it caught a piece of the line, so good discussion by the Chargers. Choosing against it, now have a couple points to work with to close out the set.
Backhand by Inaki. Ball ruled to have been tipped by a Rock in the backcourt. That's 4 points for Joseph and Inaki. Joseph serves. Still possible set point for Zulaika and Rock.
And if the Warriors are able to close the match out right here, they would get the game day. They got to win 2 in a row.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's Rock on the catch. Backhand to the inside. Inaki comes out to make the rebote. Rebote right to the inside. Rock is there. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Splitter. Score. Point and set for Zulaika and Rock. They take the second set 6-4. 2 minutes go to the board. We will come back and play our third and decisive set.
Third set coming up in just about 2 minutes. Zulaika and Rock able to settle down between sets, and they take it 6-4. Zulaika really stepped on it in the middle part of that second set. I mean, it was close, back and forth the first part of that second set. And that's were able to separate themselves in that middle point. And they take it 6-4. See a lot of discussion here between the Warriors active in the cage today. If they can win one of these next 2 matches, they would win their first game day of the season. And this is a day where they came in with a 1.5-point deficit already, so starting behind, and boy, have they come back well.
Yeah, late injury during the course of the week led to the forfeiture of a match. Not something we see very often. In fact, something we hardly ever see.
Also the fact that, 2 players for that Warriors team out makes
Out
that
today.
a little more complicated
Absolutely.
in one full doubles team. So very rare, but Warriors are fighting, Stu. They're not giving up, and so far so good. That's the first set they've dropped today. Admirable effort. Joseph and Inaki, I mean, maybe outmatched on paper, but certainly don't look like it out there on the court right now.
Not as far as the point total either. Obviously, so far, this is looking like it's going the direction of the first victory for the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. But anything can happen in highlight.
And you see Inaki, Julian, Nicholas, and Joseph from left to right there.
Giving Joseph all the feedback he needs. Obviously, he has stepped up here in this substitution. And obviously, everyone who watches, who has an understanding of highlight, knows that there's quite a mismatch in the front court here that's been created by the substitute. But we also got a guy in Joseph who has never say die ever since he began with the program in 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our third and final set. Joseph has the serve. It appears as though Inaki may have picked up the wrong helmet back here. Now he has the right one, and we'll begin.
They look pretty similar still. Actually, that's understandable, but I think still the first time we've seen them.
He looks good regardless.
He's locked in. He's locked in. I understand. Third set.
It's a good serve by Joseph to start things off. There's the backhand. Here's the backhand by Inaki. Rock, backhand from the 11 line, powerfully thrown. Inaki over the top to the outside, not outside enough. Zuleika is there. Beautiful catch. There's the backhand by Inaki. Backhand by Rock. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Passes. Robote saved by Zuleika. Scooped up by Inaki. Inaki back to the inside, and Rock is there. Inaki with a complete miss there at the 7 line. First point of the third set goes to Zuleika and Rock. Zuleika serve.
And frustrating miss, but a lot has gone right for the Warriors on this day. Inaki has to stay focused, got to stay in it if they're going to take this match. It's going to start with him in the backcourt.
There's a backhand by Inaki. Zuleika's there. Backhand. Robote coming out. Joseph on the Robote to the outside. Zuleika takes it on the bounce. Powerful throw. Robote cuts to the outside. Can't play it off the screen though. Good effort. Point for Zuleika and Rock. Zuleika serves.
Again, love the efforts, Stu, but as you said, once the ball makes contact with the screen, point is over. Smart throw by Zuleika, forcing Inaki to take that ball in the air. If he doesn't get a perfect read on it and a great jump, not going to get out there in time.
There's the backhand by Inaki. Robote. It's a 2-all. Joseph makes a stop. Powerful throw by Joseph. Good read on the Robote by Zuleika. He puts it inside. What a catch by Inaki. There's the backhand. Backhand by Rock. Goes wall to wall. Inaki comes out to the 6th line. Turns the Robote outside. Zuleika scoops it up on the forehand. Inaki, good read on the Robote. He's out of position. Point for Zuleika and Rock of the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. They lead 3-0.
Chargers doing a much better job of forcing Inaki to cover the entire court as well. He's just about everywhere. It was the inside up at the 5 line, coming back to the outside to play that Robote. And just hooked it, coming out a little lower, a little more to the right than he would have wanted into the pad. You know, that pad is bad.
There's the backhand by Inaki. Rock's there. Backhand by Rock. Robote forehand, nice and hard. Zuleika has it. Zuleika split placement to score. 4 points for Zuleika and Rock. Zuleika serves.
And as predicted, Stu, this is what you talked about, Zuleika taking over. We're starting to see that now in set 3.
Inaki's really got to step up to take, he stepped up throughout, but he's really got to step up to stop the split placement because it's not particularly difficult to throw a split placement. There's a backhand by Inaki. Robote forehand is up.
Great save.
Inaki calls for it. Inaki from the right side. Low and hard to the inside. Rock looks for the Robote. Miscommunication. There'll be no shutout in the third set. Joseph and Inaki are on the board with a point. Joseph serves.
You know, Rock pretty comfortable playing those Robotes, especially for a backcourter. Zuleika gave him the space, but thought he maybe heard a call off.
Here's Rock from the right side. Inaki advances, takes it in the air at the 8 line. Catch by Rock, backhand. Powerfully thrown. Inaki for the rebote, hooked. 5 points for Zuleika and Rock, possible match point.
It was a great effort to get this match to a third set to begin with, coming in again outmanned, but they played so hard. They're going to have to go on a 5-point run here if they're going to want to take this. See Joseph trying to fire up Inaki there in the back. Been a frustrating third set for this Warriors team.
What a catch by Inaki. Rebote, forehand by Zuleika. Wall-to-wall, rebote left side by Inaki. Rock's there, backhand from the 12 line to the inside. Rebote left side, high and inside, big bounce, brought down by Rock, and a beautiful catch on the forehand. Inaki aggressively from the 7 line. Picava, the big bounce, brought down by Rock. Inside plays with a soft touch, will score on the second bounce. 2 points for Joseph and Inaki. It is still possible match point for Zuleika and Rock.
Beautiful drop shot right there by Inaki. With the backcourt hanging deep in the backcourt like that. So you want to get that second bounce right between both players.
Good hard serve by Joseph. Here's the backhand by Rock. Rebote forehand past the front quarter at the feet of the back quarter. Rebote forehand by Zuleika. Rebote left side, 2-all is out. Point set and match for Zuleika and Rock, winning it in the third set, 6-2.
Chargers get their first win of the game day. Outside of that forfeit there, winning the final 2 sets, 6-4, 6-2. Big win for the Chargers, keeps the game day alive. Everything coming down to this final match. An even second-ranked doubles matchup. Iturbide and Spinner for the Chargers, taking on Nicholas and Julin of the Warriors. Will be a good one to close out the day, Stu. But yeah, love that effort by the team of Joseph and Inaki. Late notice that they were going to be put together by that Bradley injury. Took the first set, couldn't pull off another upset, but it's been a day of them for the Warriors. The fact that they have a chance to take this game day right here, Stu, I believe is a really good sign for things to come for that team. Got the team ready, in position. Zuleika and Rock, winners for the Chargers. We'll hear them in about an extra couple seconds, Stu.
Yes.
Again, Zuleika, dominant performance up in the front court. Really putting his foot on the gas there, those final 2 sets. I think a number of the points for his team. We are ready to go with Zuleika and Rock. Here they are.
Congratulations on that win, guys. You got a point. You got some points on the board for your team. How are you feeling?
Feeling good, happy. Always when you win, but we didn't play good. It was a weird game. First set we didn't play good, but hopefully we came back. Happy for the win.
What did you guys say to each other between those sets to get your heads in the game and bring out the win?
We were just saying, like, get back to our original game. Stop trying to play it like easily. We're just happy we're able to get our first victory, and then I got to work on my Spanish. As a couple of times he was telling me to get the ball, and he was saying in Spanish, and I thought he was saying, "I got it, I'm right here." So I got to work on my Spanish.
Other than that, it seems like the communication was great. You guys got the win. Congratulations, and we'll see what happens in this final match of the day.
Yes, go Chargers.
And we thank Zuleika and Rock bringing us back out here for our final introduction of the evening, Stu. Showcasing the second-ranked doubles teams, Iturbide and Spinner for the Chargers, and their opponents, Nicholas and Julin of the Warriors. Iturbide and Spinner played 2 matches thus far, piling a record of 1-1. Their opponents, Nicholas and Julin, 0-1. Ladies and gentlemen, the World Jai-Alai League is proud to support local charitable causes in our community. The Lifestyle Miami Chargers are playing on behalf of the Chapman Partnership. At the Chapman Partnership, homeless men, women, and children are empowered to build a positive future by providing the resources and assistance critical to growth and independence. The Wall Warriors are playing on behalf of the Better Than Wonderful Foundation, which mission is to help provide safe housing solutions, basic needs, educational, and recreational services to children around the world, starting in Las Canitas, Dominican Republic. Let's give a warm shout out to these 2 local organizations that are with us tonight as we support their missions. Representing the Lifestyle Miami Chargers, playing on behalf of the Chapman Partnership, it's Iturbide and Spinner. And representing the Better Than Wonderful Foundation and the Wall Warriors, here's the team of Nicholas and Julin. There's a serve. Our final match is underway. Powerful backhand comes shooting out. Nicholas has the rebote, lifts it to Spinner. Spinner's backhand comes out to Julin. Julin from the 10 line. Shoots it low and hard. Iturbide coming cross court. Spinner there to pick it off. Big backhand there by Julin. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand. Lifts back up the middle. Julin has it again. Spinner comes out with it in the corner. Forehand, kick it up. Julin takes it in at the 8 line. Shoots it low and hard again. Iturbide coming cross court. Could not control it. Nicholas and Julin with the first point of our final match.
So Nicholas is trained and perfected as a backcourter. Came in as a substitute front quarter during the protracted absence of Inaki due to a wrist fracture. Decided that he liked it up there enough to put himself in the front court as part of the regular lineup.
And he's been playing really well too. Backhand to Wall is too wide. Nicholas and Julin have 2 points. Iturbide cuts off the serve, the drop shot. Nicholas got assessed on it. That's a great play. Flicks it up. Iturbide on the costado. Right at Nicholas. He scooped it up. No look.
It being
and
blasted
Spinner
outside, and Spinner
tipped
gets
it in the corner.
Man, oh man.
What a play by Nicholas. And that's a 3-0 lead for the Warriors.
Wow. Absolutely phenomenal play. Wow.
He gave him a play on it. Look at this. Drop shot here. Little contact with the sidewall, floating up there.
That's all it takes.
That's a no-look flick, and then how
look
about
how
this?
hard he throws this.
Right
Blast
at him.
It. Oh, man, look at that scoop.
Spinner, powerful backhand. Julin going up for it at the 12 line. Oh, hard to turn. Here's Iturbide. Julin, sidearm forehand, drops between the Chargers. Iturbide calls him off. He's got it. Back up the middle. Nicholas now. From the forehand, shoots it inside where it is tipped. 4 points for the Charger, for the Warriors rather, Nicholas and Julin.
Man, that point was absolutely, that was the best point played tonight. The one we just saw the replay of. Just absolutely amazing. Iturbide blasted that ball outside. Nicholas scooped it up. Just beautiful.
Strong backhand by Spinner, up and out. Rebote. Nicholas puts it inside for Iturbide on the bounce. Low running backhand. Julin out of the way. Nicholas, powerful return. Got it over the reach of Iturbide. Here's Julin, middle of the court. Forehand, right over the head of Iturbide. He's there to cut it off. Powerful backhand again. Kicking up and out. Forehand Rebote drops between them. Iturbide to the inside. Here's Nicholas. Backhand. Spinner goes up in the corner. Beautiful catch. Hard return. This one dropping. Nicholas able to cut it off once more. Backhand, low and hard. Here's Spinner. Spinner now on the forehand from the 12 line. Drops it inside. Nicholas is there to cut it off. Another big backhand. Iturbide looking for the forehand of Bote. Drops it inside. Julian now. From the 11 line, inside placement. Out of the reach of Iturbide. Spinner picks it up on the bounce. Back over the top. Julian now charging down the inside. Long carom. Iturbide stops it on the forehand. Shoots it low and hard to the inside. Julian again. Iturbide, good range. Hard backhand. There's Julian up at the 12. Higher and harder back into the corner. Forehand of Bote picking up. Just does clear. Julian running under it on the outside. There's Spinner all alone. He's got it on the forehand. Spinner right side. Shoots it back in. Julian running around it. Backhand right on the wall. Tough catch. Backhand again. Two forehand to Spinner now. Spinner keeps it to Julian's right side. The outside placement is outside the court. Iturbide and Spinner pick up their first point in the serve.
Julian wanting to put some a point up on the board there. Going for an outside placement. Throw the ball where your opponents are not. Good effort there by Julian, just landing wide.
Fault under serve, second serve coming up. Here's Spinner from the 13 line. Shoots it back to the inside. Nicholas punching down. That's a beautiful catch low. Iturbide coming cross court, cuts it off. Low runner. Nicholas has it again. Powerful backhand, cutting back inside. Iturbide has it on the Rebote. Julian from the 11. Going hard. Spinner on the right side. Drops it over the top. Nicholas looking to cut it off. He does. Beautiful backhand again, wall to wall. Nicholas out to the 5 line, turns the Rebote back over the top. Here's Spinner in the corner. Julian now from the 11 line, big backhand again. Spinner keeps it on the left side. Nicholas moving up aggressively, cuts it off at the 5. Powerful backhand. There's Spinner going up. Nicholas has another one. Costado back up the middle. Spinner all alone, makes the play. Backhand, low runner. Spinner thought about it. That one comes shooting out. Quick turn by Iturbide. Nicholas cut it off. Another high coast down to the inside. Spinner. Long carom. Faked him out. Nicholas takes it. Puts it back to the inside. Iturbide coming cross court again. Backhand. Nicholas going up for it. Forehand. Shoots it back inside. Iturbide has it. Rebote clips off the sidewall. Iturbide. The drop shot. One bounce, 2 bounces will score. Iturbide and Spinner, their second point.
That shot had been working for Iturbide about 2 weeks ago. Maybe 3 weeks ago. One drop shot after the next. He was mixing it up, interspersed with particularly hard thrown balls. In that case there, see it just literally why it's a drop shot. Just drops in and scores. Really well done.
Awful serve. Julian gets up before it crosses the side wall. Here's Spinner. Forehand from deep in the backcourt. Drops it inside. There's Julian. Iturbide coming back for it. Makes a save. Nicholas, no play. Julian has it on the back end. Shoots it back inside. Here's Iturbide at the 8 line. Kicking up and out. Nicholas Rebote. Again off the side wall. Iturbide shoots the splitter. Nicholas on the bounce. Stops it. Nicholas is
What a carom by Nicholas.
Scores. That is 5 points for the Warriors. They have a possible set point.
Nicholas has been spot on today. Been spot on today. I can say it a third time.
You can't keep going.
Nicholas has been spot on today. The scoop that we saw him make before, the no-look return up to the front wall. Just
in 2 different positions as well.
Absolutely.
Not easy to make that transition so quickly. Spinner keeps the backhand inside. Julian at the 12. That one well placed. Iturbide cuts it off. Hard backhand again. Here's Julian. Spinner from the 10 line, right to the corner, stays inside. Julian gets it off the side wall. Big backhand. Gonna get past Spinner. Sidearm forehand. There's Nicholas again. One, pick it up and out. Iturbide backpedals quickly, drops it back over the top. There's Julian. Good position. Backhand kicks off the side wall. Iturbide on the costado. The drop shot caught the pad. Any part of the pad is bad. Point and set to the Wall Warriors. Nicholas and Julian taking it 6-2. 2 minutes up on the board. We will play our second set.
I believe it's the novel Winnie the Pooh. Went one too many times. Came up empty. Yeah, it's good to keep those shots mixed up. If something's working for you, keep going to it. And I'd say on this court, if something's worked for you 3 times, like for instance, you like on those split placements, a split placement is easier to throw than just a hard opening costado 2-wall.
Sure.
And in that case, since Inaki wasn't moving out in the previous game to stop them, just go ahead and keep throwing that, and that was working for them. In this case, the drop shot, risky. A bit more risky.
Yeah, and the splitter, a great throw. Pretty low risk.
Because it's not particularly difficult to throw. You have to throw with a higher degree of, let's just call it English.
Right.
You have to carom it off of the side wall with more force and more angle than you do a split placement. Here we are in the ESPN 3 play. Let me try that again. 1, 2, 3, speak. Here we are in the ESPN 3 players cage in between sets with about a minute left to go. There's Nicholas. I'm telling you, it's the haircut. I'm telling you, it's got to be the haircut.
Change the momentum of their season.
No
Flipped
question
it right
about
around.
it. There we have Spinner right there, putting his hand into the cesta. That's Rock. He's not playing this game, but he's still seated there in a Zen-like stare. I would call that Zen-like. Would you call it Zen-like?
I wouldn't. He's still in it here, looking to play our second set between Iturbide and Spinner, and Nicholas and Julian. Winner of this match takes the game day, Stu.
Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Julian, like you did in the singles, keeping the basket tied in between the break. Work for him there, see if it happens again. Coming out, set number 2, Iturbide and Spinner will be serving. There's a serve by Iturbide. Nicholas picks a serve to get our second set. Spinner in the corner. Not going to make the play. First point going to the Warriors. Our second set.
Spinner back against the wall. It's so difficult to catch the ball when you're in the corner like that because you have no room to move. Look at this. Well, this is from earlier, actually. Beautiful catch and return. There we go. There's absolutely no room to move. I mean, that camera is literally against the glass, and you still can't see him.
Spinner takes the serve, powerful forehand inside. Side of the reach of Julian. Nicholas has rebote. Keeps it on the wall. Tough catch by Iturbide. He powers that backhand. Nicholas just does get out there, turns it. Trying to get past Spinner. Not going to let him. Beautiful catch, crashing into the side wall. There's
What a
Julian
catch
on
by
the inside.
Julian.
Tough play. Drops it back between both Chargers. Iturbide on the rebote. That is
and away.
Second point for the Warriors. Nicholas and Julian.
Escapa escapes. Ball's coming off the back wall with a high degree of momentum. It's a rebote, so you can't stop and catch it. The ball's momentum is determining the pace with which you're going to throw the ball. Hard to exercise control when it's coming off that fast.
Spinner from the forehand. Drops it inside. The reach of Nicholas. Julian goes up forward in the backcourt. Here's Spinner now up the 10 line. Backhand, trying to get it to pass. Julian, beautiful play. The 13 line. Robote forehand. Turn wall to wall. What a beautiful play by Julian. Actually, not wall to wall. Made the catch. Miranda Bote, low and hard again. Julian crouching down. Nicholas turns to Robote. Iturbide, though, whips it back inside. Julian running around it, scoops it up on the forehand.
Tough
Ball
one.
tip by
Very
Spinner
tough.
in the corner.
That ball was coming back to the sidewall at the 13th. Where do you
Yeah,
go? Where do you go?
They got no space.
Where do you go? Where do you go? No, Andrew, seriously, where do you go? Where would you go?
Letting that ball come out.
No,
I'm
you go to the
hoping
ESPN
Iturbide-
three players
yeah,
cage and take a break.
And I will say, Spinner makes a majority of those tough catches, bouncing right in front of his face deep in the backcourt, but those are not easy. Here's Julian from the forehand, deep in the backcourt, lifts it to Iturbide. Low runner on the inside, good body control. Nicholas makes the catch. He launches this one. This is out a long way. Iturbide turns it low and hard. Julian all
That's
alone
a tough
goes
one.
up
What
for
a
it.
great catch by Julian.
Spinner unable to get out there. Robote again. This one pushed outside. Nicholas runs under it. Nicholas shoots it back in. Play by Spinner now. Spinner comes out on the forehand, drops it inside. Here's Julian. Julian the backhand 2-wall. Out of reach. Landing in and scoring. That's 4 points. A 4-0 lead for the Wall Warriors.
Again, the Wall Warriors have remained locked in ever since they were told that they were going to have to forego that one game because of injury tonight, and they knew that they'd be behind in the game day points. They have been locked in since game one, including their substitutes.
Big backhand by Spinner. Nicholas out to the 4 line. Turns it inside. Here's Iturbide cutting it off. Long 2-wall. Nicholas going to stop it on the forehand. Shoots it back inside, high and hard. Iturbide calls him off. Makes the play. Julian back inside. Here's Spinner. Spinner high off the front wall. Julian has it the 9 line. Low and hard again. Spinner on the bounce. Picks it up from the middle of the court. Over the top. Here's Nicholas. Backhand, powerfully thrown. Julian has it at the 10 line. Big backhand. That one riding the side wall, coming out. Tough Robote. Iturbide made a good save.
What a scoop.
Julian scooped it up on the forehand again. Blasted back to Spinner. Had it for a
tremendous
moment.
effort by Spinner.
Couldn't control it.
Great effort by Spinner. He knew he was all alone here in the backcourt. He knew that it was all on him to try to make that scoop. Hung in there, just unable to bring it into the cesta. Just like that, we're a possible match point.
Possible match point for the Warriors. Nicholas and Julian leading 5-0 in our second set. Forehand Bote by Nicholas, back up the middle. Spinner running under it. Spinner from the outside. Low and hard to the right side of Julian now. Spinner, backhand. This one kicking up and past Julian. Nicholas all alone for the Robote. Puts it inside. Here's Spinner again. Julian, middle of the court from the outside. Tries to get it out of the reach of Iturbide. He cuts it off. Forehand with a soft touch. Comes out to Julian. Julian over the top. Iturbide there again to cut it off. Big backhand, kick it up. Nicholas out there at the 6 line. Robote trying to get a big bounce up over Spinner. He runs under it to cut it off. Julian from the left side. Big backhand. No play for Spinner. Iturbide lining it up. Beautiful Robote thrown wall to wall. Nicholas, Robote of his own. Spinner runs under it. Spinner back over the top. There's Julian. That ball kicked up. Tough catch on the inside. Robote again. Julian charging up the middle of the court. Julian shoots it back inside for Spinner. Got a good read on it. Backhand kicks off the side wall. Julian on the forehand again. Puts it back in. Spinner letting it cross. Iturbide has Robote. Nicholas looking to run under it. Nicholas Costano inside. One-handed catch by Spinner. Keeps the match going. Julian now going up for it, ranging back. Puts it up the middle. Iturbide cut it off high on the left side. The drop shot
On the pad.
is in the pad. Point, set, and match to the Wall Warriors. They win the match in straight sets, 6-2, 6-0. Make sure to stay tuned to the post-game show, folks, coming your way in just a few moments.
What is Battle Court Jai-Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Manny, there's a carom. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Gaucheri up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Gaucheri picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
What another
one.
mate. Did it
He
again.
made it.
2 times back to back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Gaucheri, 2-all return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the
Point,
win.
set, and match.
Point, set, and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition and the next rally begins with a new serve. A Battle Court game day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing or singles player, and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battle Court Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Battle Court Jai-Alai.
Hey everyone, and welcome into the Battle Court postgame show. Andrew Blackman joined by Julian, the third-ranked player for the Wall Warriors. What a way to get your first game day win of the year, coming in with a couple of substitutes. Again, what does it mean to get that first win under your belt?
We were worried at the beginning of the day because we are missing 2 teammates and they have a big role in our team. So we were scared, but after how the results came, we were happy. Yeah,
and personally, you had 2 very good matches, starting off defeating Benny in straight sets and then that win with Nicholas. Define your play today, and how do you think you played?
As I said in my previous interview, my strategy was I knew that Benny played the previous match, so I knew he was going to be tired, so I needed to get in the court as hard as I could and finish in 2 sets because I knew he was going to be tired, and that was my strategy on the first set, on the first match, sorry. And on the second match with Jeche, it's always a pleasure to play with him. And we knew that they were going to get tired before us. So our strategy was to hold, and to let them miss the ball before us, and it worked.
Strategy worked out very well for your team today. Congratulations on a big game day win. Get those replays started with Stu.
Thank you, Andrew, and let's take a look at some replays from a fantastic evening of Jai-Alai here from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Start off with singles. Robin versus Spinner. So Robin comes off of the taxi squad. Just doing some practicing here. Comes in and plays his first Battle Court appearance after going out with a knee injury in 2022 and does so well. Lots of pressure to try to get back into the draft for 2024. And so far, he's off to a great start. Outside placement landing in just out of reach of Spinner. Beautiful catch here by Robin. Robin hard to the outside. Then a 2-all. Not a particularly well-thrown 2-all, but good enough. Spinner coming back, throwing his own 2-all. Good catch by Robin. Robin blasts it low, hard, and inside. That is in and out of the cesta of Spinner. Spinner knowing that if he kicks that ball,
That's
it's just not good.
Pricey, you know?
Exactly. Whatever prize money you won might not work. Spinner obviously frustrated with that return, but he knows that was on him.
Frustrating day for Spinner all day long. That serve perfectly placed, kicking down, ends it in style with an ace. Robin picks up the win in that substitute appearance.
Happy for Robin that he was able to come out on top in that game. That brought us to doubles action. Getting tied up in that screen was Zulaika. And again, that left hand can only have so much contact. As long as it's incidental contact. And incidental is in the eye of the judge. That was definitely not incidental contact there. Inaki and Nicholas playing very well throughout. Benny's catching for the Chargers was spectacular in this match. He did a really good job overall. But the Warriors, knowing that they were down coming into tonight's match, knew that the pressure was on. If they wanted to win the game day, they couldn't afford to lose any more than one game.
Oh, they could not. Look at that by Inaki. And the 2-wall crossing Zulaika up right there, all turned around. Hits that one by him.
That's the
Oh,
one.
and that.
Yeah, you never like to see a player get hit, but fortunately the wall takes a little off, the floor takes a little off. Those hits that come straight out of the cesta tend to be the worst. Fortunately, we haven't had one of those. There's a beautiful 2-wall by Zulaika opening up and scoring. Inaki just not able to get out there. That then brought us back to singles. Have Julian up against Benny. Benny's catching had been absolutely spot on.
Perfect in that doubles.
In that doubles match. But in the singles match, and he got a good amount of time to take a break there. Just wasn't able to come back out with that same degree of accuracy in catching or throwing. I did have one very nice 2-wall. That was nice.
And you see just a surprise right there. Not
missing
used
balls
to missing those left sides.
Just missing balls that he doesn't normally miss. Julian, for the most part, locked in. Don't like to see those stabs, but occasionally they come out in your favor.
There's that 1-2 to the outside. Julian able to run under it, tracks
That's one
it
thing.
down.
Yeah, it's one thing you don't want to. You don't want to give it to Julian on the right side. He's got way too many weapons with that forehand.
And that one, yeah, you see the reaction, and it's kind of how you got to handle it. Just got to kind of smile, move on to the next point, especially when you're leading here. Julian did, able to refocus, and then he just powers that carom in right there to score for the win. Straight set victory again for the Wall Warriors. Good performance there by Julian. Wasn't the last we saw of him, though. Coming up in our final match. And then, always fun, got Joseph out there with Inaki behind him against Zulaika and Rock.
So Joseph is substituting. It's important to make that note. Joseph is substituting based on 2 injuries for today for the Wall Warriors. Joseph had to step up. So is Joseph Zulaika in the front court a mismatch? Yes, there's no question that it is. Can it be offset by aggressive play by the back quarter? In this case, Inaki? Yes, it can. But it's a little too much, especially as well as Rock has been playing, making these fantastic catches. Just a little too much. However, Joseph got out there and just...
Love the effort always.
Absolutely.
Always do.
100% effort. And one thing that we didn't see any double faults where his serve was concerned, and consistently just doing a good job of not screwing up the serve. Inaki was not able to get enough kill shots in to give them a fighting chance in the third set, but it did go a third set.
And it did, Stu, and some highlights rolling on here.
That's just beautiful right there, that
What a
catch.
serve, better catch. And then you see Inaki going for it there at the end.
Out, too much.
Yeah, 2-wall landing wide. Not an easy victory, but Chargers pick up their first win of the day outside of that one that was forfeited in their favor. And that brought us to our final match, game day on the line right here in the second-ranked matchup, Nicholas and Julian against Iturbide and Spinner. All Warriors in this one, Stu.
I'm going to tell you. Look at this. Look at this series right here. Look at this series right here.
I mean, that set the
blind
tone.
Catch and throw, and then just blast it back to the corner. Spinner got trapped.
Yeah, there's nothing.
He got trapped in the corner. It's one of the reasons why we say. I mean, look at this blind throw, catch, blast it to the outside, blind scoop. Even the players are looking at that in the replay. They see it coming back in. Just tremendous play by Nicholas.
Iturbide there coming cross court. I mean, beautiful catch of his own.
The drop shot been effective for him for a bit, just not able to make it work for him consistently today. 2-all, stopped on the forehand of Nicholas, who moved to the front court with ease. I mean, with absolute ease. Nice to see him make that transition.
Yeah, made it look easier than it is as well. Winning one in the backcourt, then moving up front within about an hour. Spinner had a lot of those today. Trapped in the corner, tip ball.
12 years ago, I had the opportunity to ask Nicholas if he was willing to move up to the front court to fill in a roster position we had for him at another facility. He's like, no, I'm a backcourter. So to see him up in the front court now is just really good to see. Absolutely.
These highlights rolling on here. I mean, Iturbide and Spinner, they were a great second-ranked doubles team last season. And you're going to see those final points rolling on there as the Warriors get the win in that final match. They also take the game day, Stu. They get their first win of the season on a day like today. Shows you a lot about the type of guys that are in that locker room. Good to see.
They knew that they were coming from behind with those 2 injuries. The fact that they were going to have to forfeit one of their games, again, not something that we see often. In fact, we almost never see it. There's always someone to substitute. But in this case, just not able to. And so they knew that if they had any chance of winning the game day, they had to put points on the board, and they did. Everyone on the Warriors played great.
Now take a quick look at the standings here. We do have the Renegades up at the top with 22 points. Chargers have moved into second place, but they're a couple game days ahead. They have 16.5. Devils at 14, Cyclones 13, and the Wall Warriors made a little bit of a jump. They're up at 11.5 points, and they're towards the bottom of game days played, so a couple extra matches for that team. Player of the day for today, Stu. I mean, there are a couple of worthy candidates, and I think I might know where you're going with this one.
We do this Kreskin thing. If you don't know what Kreskin is, you're not in my age bracket. Anyway, we do this Kreskin thing where Andrew tries to figure out what it is that I'm thinking. So I'm thinking Nicholas, I'm thinking Julian, I'm thinking Robin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think all are worthy candidates. Nicholas, we had some fantastic play, but he didn't have 2 wins. Julian did have 2 wins, 1 in singles and 1 in doubles, but Robin came off the bench.
Yeah.
Robin is not typically playing, and Robin won his match in 2 sets.
Yep.
So I'm voting for Robin as player of the day.
Hey, he gets my vote too, and coming off the bench, maybe playing a rank up as well. Tough spot, and he delivered for a Warriors team that really needed a spark.
And sorry, I know that I'm kind of interrupting your train of thought here, but Spinner's singles has been excellent.
Right, and one of the best.
Has been excellent. So in order to beat Spinner in 2 sets, not an easy thing to do.
Certainly not. And tall task, and Robin able to accomplish
Congratulations.
that. Set the tone for the day, and the Warriors, they win their first of the season. When we return on Monday, Stu, looks like we're going to have the Renegades and Devils. It's been about a week since we've seen the Devils, a little over a week and a half, actually. Going to get started with second-ranked singles, Arats against Jairo, followed by top-ranked doubles, Gosheri and Ubia against Douglas and Arta, then Ben versus Iriando in singles, followed by Goanaga versus Urbieta. Gosheri and Ben take on Douglas and Iriando, third-ranked doubles, and then we close it out, second-ranked doubles, Goanaga and Arats against Jairo and Urbieta. Stu and I will be back here as we continue on with our Fall 23 Battle Court season. For Stu Nyman, I'm Andrew Bleckman. Enjoy your weekend, everybody, and take care.
See you Monday, 5 p.m.
Do you have any serving rituals?
Yeah, I have a lot of them.
Today we're comparing the tennis ball to the highlight ball.
Just like that effortless look, but it's really a lot of effort.
5 facts about Battle Court highlight you didn't know.
The ball averages a speed of 150 miles an hour, and the world record is 190 miles an hour.
Hi, my name is Anderson, and I cracked this glass.
I love y'all boys!